everybody, it's Clara, the Book Goddess, and today I am doing the Epic Reads tag. So I know this is an older tag, and I wasn't really tagged by anybody, but I just saw this tag and was like, oh, this is awesome, and I love these questions. So, the first question is, if you could invite one author and one of their characters to tea, who would you invite and what would you serve them? I have notes, guys. I would invite Heather Dixon and her character Keeper because I'm kind of hopelessly in love with him, even though he's kind of the villain. I would serve them Earl Grey and muffins because I like to have muffins with my tea. Like blueberry muffins or strawberry muffins and tea is just heaven. So, yeah. Question 2 is, what book do you wish the author would write a prequel for? For me, I picked The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. I feel like I didn't get to know Tariq enough, and if we had a prequel, I feel like I would be able to stand him a little bit, because honestly, in The Wrath and the Dawn and The Risen and the Dagger, I just could not stand Tariq at all, and I want to know more about his relationship with Shahrazad. Question 3, which characters from different books would make a good couple? I got nothing, so I kind of just had to go with one of my non-canon ships, which is Keeper and Azalea from Entwined, because they were made for each other, and it just didn't happen, and it totally should have, but it didn't. So I am waiting for the alternate version of that book to come out. You hear that, Heather Dixon? Thanks. Okay. Question 4. You see an author on the bus, and you can only say one sentence to them. Who is it, and what do you say? So I picked Roshani Chokshi, who wrote The Star-Touched Queen, and A Crown of Wishes is kind of sort of a sequel, and it comes out in March next year, and I'm so excited. And I would ask her to tell me how she writes so beautifully. Her world building is just lush and beautiful, and just, there are not words to describe the way she writes. It is that gorgeous. Question 5. What book made you a reader and why? Let me pull it out of my stack here. Percy Jackson, the entire series. So I guess The Lightning Thief, but I don't have a copy of that book in my possession. So this is The Sea of Monsters. Those books are the reason I'm a reader. I saw the movie and said, hey, isn't this a book? I read the book, and yeah, the rest is history. Question 6. Your bookshelf is on fire. What book do you save? Well, since Entwined is not on my shelf and my dad kind of ripped my cover and said he'd buy me a new one, I would save Winter by Marissa Meyer because I love this book and I wrote in it and marked up some stuff and I just want to keep it. And this is one of those books that I will read and reread probably 1,000 times eventually. And there are scenes in here that I just loved so much, and this book is just one of my favorites on my shelf. So, question 7. Which dystopian world would you live in and why? So, I don't read dystopian. I need to read The Hunger Games. I'm allowed to now, but I just don't really like dystopian that much. So, I went with The Ink World from the Inkheart trilogy by Cornelia Funk. Because this is my favorite fictional world in the universe, even though I'd most likely be a married mother if I lived in this world, because girls get married at like 12 or 13 there, but I really don't care. It's a beautiful world, and I would live there anyway, so yeah. Alright. Question 8 is, what is your most epic read? Entwined by Heather Dixon, because it's beautiful, and it's kind of my favorite book in the world. Actually, not kinda, it is my favorite book in the world, so. Question 9, tag some people. I am tagging Malak from Malak the Book Nerd, and Awesome Homeschoolers because they have not done a tag yet, and I tagged them to do something and they haven't done it yet, which I understand, they're busy, but I would like them to do this tag. Also, the last question is to do a book shimmy, but I don't dance. So that's it. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow the blog. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!